Have you been a hater?
Oh, yeah, I can't lie about that. Everybody has some hater in them books.
I just searched my entire life to find if I ever was a hater, and the only thing I can come up with was when I was 8. I couldn't understand why when we went to get ice cream. This is funny. When we went to get ice cream, my parents got 2 scoops, but we can only get 1.
Wow.
I think you're there. Hey, have you been a hater?
You know what? It's kind of hard for me to explain how I felt, but I'm going to tell you what happened.
Have you been a hater?
Hey, y'all.
Yep.
Hey.
I had a,
On the drive, I have to, like, ride through, like, you know, trailer parks, and I'll just be like, I just want to just throw rocks at these motherfuckers, like, all these little raggedy motherfuckers. Because I know these bitches voted for Trump, and I know they're angry for no reason. And they probably in there smoking meth right now. Like, fuck all y'all bitches.
Blog Talk Radio.
Tonight on Confession Session.
Traveling to the moon will soon be a tourist attraction. That's scary. We're going to update you guys on Nicki Minaj and Remy Beef. And Molly Brazzy posted a video of her putting a gun to a toddler's head. You stupid bitch. What's good, world? This your host, Angel Bondrina.
And I'm your host, Jean Mosby, and you are listening to Confession Session.
Hey, y'all. I do the same thing, and I think I laugh every last single time after we do that. Every fucking time, it never fails.
Because it's funny. Like, I'll be losing wins, so I'll be like laughing at myself. So I was like, how long can you go without like dying right now?
Did you hear me and my husband, we left you a message on your phone for your birthday? Did you hear it?
Oh my God. Okay, I still need to listen to it.
Oh my goodness. So we're long-winded and happy birthday. So it's just really funny. So make sure when you listen to it, you'll let me know. Okay. But anyways, how's your week been so far?
My week has been good. If you all didn't know, my birthday was on Monday. So I had like a little cute situation with all of my friends down here that came through, showed some love. You know, wine, chill. We ate JJ's. You know, they got a JJ's down here. Mm-hmm. So we had some lemon pepper wings. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I had a great time. And you know, I just, huh?
Do you feel 26?
You said, do I feel 26? Yeah, I would say so. I'm definitely ready for it. I know
that's right.
But I just love like my situations though, like my parties that I have, because it's always the right group of people. It's never like too many. Well, some of my holiday parties do get a little crazy, but it's always like it was maybe like 15 people that came.
That's a lot of people.
It's just always love. Like, you know, we just be chilling, talking, catching up. You know, everybody. You know, if it's like their first time coming, you know, all of my friends like make sure they introduce themselves. It's just like I have a really dope group of friends down here, so I'm excited for you to come down here and meet them. But it's a good time, and then
when I'm coming down
I will be going to the District of Columbia tomorrow for the weekend, so that's going to be a lot of fun too.
That is dope. Washington, D.C., guys.
Yeah.
This man is just traveling. This man is just going everywhere, and this is the type of shit that you can do when you don't have kids. So don't have kids, but if you got them, they're a blessing. But if you don't rush your shit, because you can travel. I mean, he's 26 years old. He's doing things, you know, that people only wish that they can do. And it's called stacking your money, making sure that you're saving, you know, and being positive and keeping it moving. And he's doing all of that stuff and not worried about anybody else or what the outside is thinking. And on top of that, you know, he don't have any kids. He don't have that extra, you know, all of this got to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, overall, it's a blessing. I'm really happy for y'all. Y'all are doing big things, okay?
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. How's your week been?
My week has been amazing. Found out that, you know, I've been talking to y'all. Oh, we hope we get the house. We got the house. So
yes, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Can't wait. And so we're just looking for things like, you know, things that we have to put inside of a real house, not like washer and dryers and stuff like that. So I'm so excited. You know, we moving on up. Shit.
I know that's right. That's right.
I've enrolled into college again, so I start this fall semester. to pursue and finish getting my bachelor's degree. Well, I won't say finish. I haven't started getting my bachelor's degree, but I have an associate's in accounting, if you all didn't know, and I'm going back to get a bachelor's in business studies and accounting. So I'm going to do that, and also, so it's a lot of things. I do have another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, but maybe next week sometime. I don't want to jinx myself right now. So, we had talked about that at a later time. But other than that, it's just been an extremely blessed week. I'm so happy, and life is just going really good, and it's just amazing how much more focused you can be when you let little things, don't take control over you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yes, I'm excited about that. But, everything has been going amazing. And, guys, Black History Month is over, so we don't have our Black History confessionals, but we do just want to let you guys know to check out us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Tumblr, SoundCloud, and podcasts from Blog Talk. We are going to, as far as our website goes, it's going to be up for the next month. But from there, we're not getting as much traffic as we would like, so we're just not going to keep the website up. We'll put it back up when we feel it's necessary. But right now, we want you guys to listen to the podcast either on YouTube or primarily on Blog Talk, So that's what we're going to do. I'll announce it, and I'll let you guys know once again when the website is off. But we just paid for the shit, so it'll be off for the next month. And before we get into those hot topics, we got a ton of them today, and it's been crazy. I know y'all heard the pre-episode, so it's been crazy. Jenna's going to hit y'all with that question of the day.
Yes, so question of the day. At what point in your life were you a hater? Were you ever a hater in your life? Again, that question of the day is, at what point in your life were you a hater? And I think we all have been haters. But, let's get into those topics.
Yes.
So first topic of tonight's episode. 69 HBCU presidents of the United States were invited to a meet and greet in the Oval Office with Donald Trump. I will never call that man President Trump, ever. And if I do call him President Trump, make sure you correct me. According to BuzzFeed, the HBCU officials are currently seeking added support from the administration and sagging enrollments, crumbling infrastructure, and a lack of opportunity and tools for students to be more competitive in the current economy. The visit has once again caused more scrutiny of the Trump campaign, as 4 people in the room recalled Trump referring to the group of African Americans as "you people," with 2 of them saying he mentioned it at least 3 times. Another college president mentioned he did not enjoy the experience because of how quick the group was hustled in and out of the Oval Office. Kellyanne Conway, who is Trump's counselor, is also under fire for being photoed having her feet on the couch during the meet and greet. It bothered a lot of people because they felt Kellyanne looked too comfortable during a professional setting, and clearly it wasn't her first time being casual in the Oval Office, if you know what I mean. Kellyanne said she meant no disrespect and was just taking a photo of the group of presidents with Trump and was looking over the photo when the picture was captured. Trump is expected to sign the HBCU executive order, which is the reasoning behind the meet and greet. According to Politico, the HBCU leaders want the schools to be awarded 5% of total federal grant, internship, and cooperative agreement funding, and 10% of all federal contract funding to colleges and universities, and by doing so, would nearly double federal support to the schools.
Donald Trump needs to handle his business and sign the fucking executive order. All your topics that you did, I enjoyed being surprised. So I must say that I'm quite surprised that, I guess I won't say I'm surprised. You're sitting up there, you're saying "you people." Like, Donald Trump just needs somebody to snatch that wig off his fucking top. Why would you say something? Like, you're so, he's a president, and he's just so fucking ignorant. And I want to, are you stupid or are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to say you're ignorant because I know you know better. You need to, if you don't know better, then go to school and figure out what type of terminology you should be using. Because that's, and me as an African-American woman would have called that, what do you mean, you people? Us African-Americans? What about you people? And I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about you orange crush-looking motherfuckers. You, the man with the orange face. That's what I'm talking about. That's not nice. That's horrible. But, and then also, Kelly, bitch, get your feet off the motherfucking couch, okay? My mama used to tell me all the time, get your feet off my couch, get your underarms off my couch. If I would have had to snatch that bitch right on up. And I had seen a video and also posted a video where a man was saying that's why he missed Michelle Obama. There is no way in hell that if she would have sat up there and allowed another woman to sit in her man's house in the Oval Office with her feet on a couch just like that, so disrespect. Keep your feet, your funky ass feet off the furniture. That's how I feel about it. It's just, it's ridiculous. But like I said, he needs to go ahead and sign that executive order, keep it moving so we can get more money. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
We deserve it, bitch. We deserve it.
Exactly. I agree. He's bullshitting now because it's like he signed all these damn agreements now. It's like, what's the hold up on signing this one?
What's the hold up, bitch?
Like, what is the issue? And it is a little weird. You know, I think Ivanka, not Ivanka, what is his wife's name? It don't matter.
Melania,
Melania. I think Melania needs to pay attention to that Miss Kellyanne because she's a little too comfortable on that couch, putting her feet up, just chilling, like in a dress.
Comfortable.
You're just so classy, not like you're fucking trash. Like, who would do that? Like, who would just take off their shoes and like put their feet on the couch with a dress on? Like, that was just really
trashy.
And I agree with you with what you were saying as far as you would have said something if he would have kept saying you people. I think I would have too. Like, and I don't even think it would have been rude to say that.
No.
Like, I just would have been like, what do you mean you people? Oh, okay.
Right. Use proper terminology.
That is a little offensive. You're in a room full of black people and you're the only white person. Like,
exactly. I would have looked at everybody like, am I the only one offended right now by him saying you people?
I'm surprised they didn't say anything. Because it just would have came out so. But I think maybe because we're from a younger generation, because I was reading in the article where one of the presidents had said, you know, that's something that he's used to, so he was just like kind of over it when he heard it. Like, of course it was annoying, but he wasn't just like offended or bothered by it. And with me, I just feel like I just would have been like, it just would have came out like, so I would have heard like, what do you mean you people? Especially for a person that is known for, you know, their bigoted views, you know what I'm saying? So I just would have checked his ass real quick. Oh yeah, you don't say that. You don't say that. You say you all. That's how you approach a group of people. You all.
Hello.
You went to college. Come on.
I was like Trump clown. Listen, this is unacceptable. And also another thing that was really funny. You know, comedian Ryan Davis. I just love him. I've been following him since forever. But he stated he was like, Kelly Conway, she or whatever. Kelly is she got her knees on your couch now, on his couch now. She's gonna have her knees underneath his table in a minute if Melania, she don't handle her business and get from, you know, New York is where she's at, and get back to Washington D.C. and do what the fuck she need to do and be the first lady. Like they whole entire just setup is just all fucked up. Like Donald Trump's wife don't want to be about him.
Because Melania's over it. Like I feel like Melania's just like, what the fuck is this? I didn't sign up for this. Like, I wanted to be a sugar baby, and you doing all this bullshit. No, I'm gonna stay in my gold penthouse, and you can have fun. Do what the fuck you want to do. Just
trashy. I'm gonna come at you guys with another trashy couple. A white couple in Georgia. They've been sentenced to prison for their part in disrupting an African-American party. Jose Torres and Kayla Norton were part of a group that yelled racial slurs and aimed threats at partygoers in 2015. They even, you know, pointed guns at this party, and it was a kids' party, too, so it was really bizarre. The judge called their actions a hate crime and ordered them to be permanently banned from Douglas County upon the release. Torres is 26, was sentenced to 20 years in prison, and Norton, 25, was sentenced to 15 years. In court, Norton, she apologized to the family, said, I do accept responsibility for what I've done. And a party goer told the couple that I forgive you all. I don't have any hate in my heart. Life is too short for that. Not that they would know, because their life is going to be long as hell in prison. Other members of the group were also sentenced on charges of terroristic threats and battery. This shit is so disgusting. It's so disgusting to me. Like, and they had the Confederate flag. They was riding around in their car, just calling them like all kind of racial slurs, pointing guns at them. At a kid, they just having a little party with their family. And and that reminds me so much of when we went to the park last year, and it's diverse. We out in Wauwatosa. We had a park where it was black and white people, and then we crossing the street and this white band, this red band yells out, niggers, and it was on my son's birthday, and I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? I didn't even realize what happened until I seen my husband with the rock in his hand, like about to get ready and bash their motherfucking car out. I'm like, oh my God, like really? It's not even worth it. Fuck them, they're ignorant. Their door don't even work on their car. Like, you're yelling and shit, and you have a van and your door is open, and you're a bum. So that's just crazy. But did you see the video, and how did you feel about it, if you did, or just whatever? What is your opinion?
Yeah, I just felt like they got everything they deserve, and then the fact that they cried about it and they like wanted people to have sympathy for them, when it's just like you hate an entire group of people that you don't even know. You took the time to pull up at their party, and then the woman still forgave you. Like, that's how we are as a black people. Like, we don't hold that hate in our hearts like you racist white trash motherfuckers do. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the shit that we've been through, and at the end of the day, we still are better for you, and we still have more empathy for you motherfuckers. And, I don't understand why. Because, I wish they would have got life in prison for making them damn threats. Because it's some scary shit, especially on your child's birthday. Yeah. And then it's just like, I don't know how old the child was, but it's like with them going through that, and then you have to explain to them. I know that was a tough conversation. Like, people are not going to like you because of what you look like. It's nothing that you do. It's always going to be hard for you because of who you are.
Yeah. And another thing that's like ridiculous, you're adults. I mean, and I can't even say I can see a 15 or 16-year-old. I still can't understand that, because if you're learning this at that age, your parents taught you this. Y'all are some grown-ass people. You're 26. You're my age, 25, 26. I can't even imagine just going out in the streets, like, yelling with, my black power. I can't even imagine doing that. So the fact that these people, they sat up there, they took the time to go and crash this party, call these black and all these racial names, and then once sentenced to, 20 years in jail, you want to cry about it and apologize, talking about, that's not me, it is you. That is you. You sat up there and you pulled a gun out on these babies, on this black family, a bunch of people. It was like 3 cars in that video. I'm just disgusted. And I'm thankful that they got a combined 35 years, and they both must complete, I believe I read, she must complete 15 years of her sentence, and he must complete 20 years. So you're 25 years old, baby girl, you're not getting out of jail till 35, because of the fact that, until you're 40 years old, because you pulled a gun out and yelled a racist slur at somebody. That's your fault.
For no reason. Like, you just decided to roll up at this damn party for no fucking reason and go ham and ruin this kid's birthday. Like, fuck you. Like, I just get so tired of the motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I get my hair cut in this town outside of, because, Chris' dad owns a barbershop, and it's like a small town outside of, out of where I live in Durham, and like on the drive, I have to like ride through like, trailer parks, and I'll just be like, I just want to shoot, not shoot, but like just throw rocks at these motherfuckers, like all these little raggedy motherfuckers. Because I know these bitches voted for Trump, and I know they're angry for no reason. And they probably in there smoking meth right now. Like, fuck all y'all bitches.
You're so goofy.
I cannot. It's just so fucking gross.
I don't like it either.
No reason. According to Gizmodo, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk announced Monday that his private space flight company SpaceX plans to fly 2 private citizens on a trip around the moon in late 2018. The problem with that is to have a spacecraft that is prepared for a deep space flight in under 2 years is highly unlikely. Also, with these being regular citizens, it is causing a lot of controversy because there's more than likely do not have the proper training to be able to take proper precautions that a trained astronaut who would have had training for over 7 years could handle. Space flights space flights are very unpredictable and likely to have issues, but Musk says he has brought a ship to the ISS and he is confident he will be able to have one with humans orbit the moon by 2018. I just also want to mention the two people who are supposed to be on this flight have both paid $150 million apiece.
A piece? See, this is the shit I'm talking about, okay? Who has $150 million to just sit up there and go and fly up to the moon? You know, like, that's crazy. Even if I had $150 million, I would not be going up to the moon. I'm scared. I might not come back down, damn it.
Right.
Also, just like I just said, looking at that as a tourist attraction, I barely want to be in an airplane, okay? There's no way I want to go up to the moon. I don't care if it's in, 2096. I'm not going. No, thank you. Unless y'all can some way find a way to pull the moon down here, I'm good to go, baby. Like, that's not something that I'm interested in. I would like to see, I'm sure people that have their phones, if possible, some bitches are floating all over the place, and video footage and all of that stuff. I would like to see that, and I would like to repost those type of things. But me going up to the moon, people going up to the moon, it's just like, you just can't be so sure. And I feel like that's more of something that, you can't really control. I mean, I guess flying on an airplane, things like that, you can't control that either. But this, I mean, you're, millions of, you're all in the air just stars, and I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
I agree. I don't think I would want to do that anytime soon. I'm not going to say I would want to go to space. I would not want to go to space in a lifetime, because I feel like in our lifetime that is something that's probably realistically going to happen, to where people can leisurely go to or like travel the moon or tour like the space and be able to come back down, and it wouldn't be like a big deal, and it would be a bunch of safety precautions. Like, when it becomes safe, I know after a bunch of motherfuckers have died from it and they know, like, okay, this is like how, flying on an airplane is, like how they say it's like you're much more likely going to die in a car crash than you are in a plane crash. Like, you're more likely to get hit by lightning than you are to die in a plane crash. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff, but still we have a fear of being in the air that high, even though you're fine. Like they say, like, no one has, like with me, with flying, and this is getting off topic, I am so afraid of flying. And I fly all the time. I fly like maybe 3-4 times a year. And I am terrified of flying. Like, to this day, I am so afraid of flying. And it's just like the shit that I'm afraid of, they say people don't die from. Like, I'm afraid of turbulence. Like, turbulence scares the fuck out of me. And they're like, planes ever crash from turbulence. It's like if something goes wrong, it is because of the plane malfunctioning. It has nothing to do with the weather or anything like that. Like, if the weather's too bad, they're not going to bring you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like little shit like that. So, yeah, I mean, eventually, I would want to do something like this, but not right now. I wouldn't want to be the first person to get on the first crash. Fuck that.
Absolutely
Fuck
not.
That. Especially my scary ass. Like, I gotta be able to get used to flying first, honey, because
you gotta have a couple shots of Hennessy before you go up in the sky.
Right. I don't see me ever getting used to. Go ahead.
Oh, you ever get used to? Yes, I remember when I was like 15 years old, and we went to where did we go? We went to Six Flags, and I remember being in this long line, and we were going to go on a giant drop, and me and my cousin Vanessa, we were both in the line together, and I was like, "Are you gonna come on a ride with me?" And if I'm 15, that means she was like 17 years old, so she already knew the deal. She was like, "I'm not getting on that ride." I was like, "How you scared? Like, you scared? Like, you scared, And I got on that ride, and I'm going to just tell you this. I've never got on another one again, okay? I got on a giant drop, and once it fell and my heart dropped and I thought I was having a heart attack at 15 years old, I realized that's not the type of ride I ever want to be on. So just planes, all of that stuff, the moon, oh, my God. If I want to be on a giant drop, I damn sure don't want to go to the moon, okay?
Right. Because I'm just thinking, it's just like, I'll just like straight flights. Like, I don't even like layovers, because it's like, I'm going to have to get on 2 planes in one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to Costa Rica, like I was telling you earlier. I'm going to Costa Rica in May, and it's like, I have a layover in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Like, why can't it just be a flight from RDU to Costa Rica? Even though that makes no fucking sense. But still, in my mind, I'm like, damn, it's not enough Costa Ricans that come here for it to be a straight flight. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hope you don't be acting funny when we go to Vegas in August. So don't even be tripping because it's gonna be like
sure,
3 cups.
I'm sure I can find a straight flight from RDU to Vegas. Like, well, hopefully I can.
Yeah.
I just don't want to take a fucking lay. I just hate layovers. I really do. I really hate them. Like, I really hate. Like, I would spend more money on a straight flight than layover.
But that's dope, though, that you're going to Costa Rica. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure it's going to be bothering you. Make sure you
take
lots of photos.
It's my first time going out of the country. I'm a local-ass bitch, so finally I can say I'm an international hoe. You know? Because I ain't been nowhere. So.
You got your passport and all of that on?
No, I'm going to get it in like 2 weeks. Either next week or like when I get back from DC. You need to handle your business ASAP. I know, because they said it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So like as soon as I get back from DC.
Exactly. So I was like, it takes a while for it to come.
Yeah.
So make sure you handle your business. I'm going to be on your ass about that. Anyways, you guys, 90s girl group, 90s, that's like 26 years ago. 90s girls group escaped to the Big Tigger show in Atlanta and spilled the tea. Apparently, the group that consists of Candy Burrs, is that how you pronounce the last name? Burrs?
Yeah. Burrs.
Candy Burrs, Tiny Harris, Latasha Scott and Tamika Scott announced that they're getting back together. The group said that the new Edition movie inspired them to get back together and just, have them. They want to make another round of it. Candy, Tiny, and Tamika made the official appearance on the Big Tigger show, and which was B103 making their first group interview together in almost decades. And Lataka. When this group was out, I think I was like 2, so excuse me. But
I thought you listened to that. I thought you listened to all that old ass shit. I was like, well, you know more about Xscape than I do, because I feel like I know like some shit, like when I hear it, but I'm not like
exactly when I hear it. Exactly when I hear it, I would.
We are so fucking
young
because if somebody listens to the show right now, I'm like, what the fuck? They don't like know.
Right. They don't know Xscape. I'm done. I'm done with confession session. But I think her name is Lataka. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She missed the interview, but she shared an additional announcement on Instagram. She stated it's official. Xscape is back. And she wrote, thanks to all of our fans for your prayers, support, and loyalty. How do you feel about the group Xscape getting back together? I mean, is that something that you feel like is a huge deal like that? Are they making it into a big deal?
I do think it would be a big deal. And I would be interested in seeing, or hearing new music from them and like seeing them live because I mean, Xscape was a big deal. Like I said, I don't know any of their music, but I know like my mother, what I'm saying, was crazy about them and shit like that. So I feel like, that's still a crowd that needs to be catered to, and them the motherfuckers that be buying tickets and, motherfuckers going to see Lettucey and, and Jill Scott and all, and all the people and R. Kelly. Huh?
I said I never knew Candy was in that group.
How did you not know that?
I had no idea. I had posted even up until today. I never knew that she was in it. Well, up until yesterday, I printed out all my topics and stuff, and I'm looking at this photo, and I'm like, ain't this Candy that we used to talking about? Last couple of weeks from the Housewives, and I'm like, damn, she looked the same way. She looked the exact same way. But yeah. Oh, they. You know what song they did sing? You're My Little Secret. Did anybody see
little yeah. See, I knew we knew the song.
I just thought about it too.
By the way, when I heard Xscape, I didn't think You're My Little Secret, but it was just like when you said, I'm like, oh, okay, I remember that. I remember the video now.
Right. Exactly, right. Me too. I sure do. That's so funny. But yeah, I feel like it's nice. I'm glad that they're getting back together. It's always good to see older group reconcile the differences and put everything to the side and get back together. So I'm excited. I'm happy for them.
They're going to be able to sustain that? Do you think, during the touring, and if they didn't fuck with each other from before, and this has been for years, you know what I'm saying, where it was I think it was Tiny Tiny and Candy against the other two because of like their diva antics or whatever.
I just feel like they're all older. They're all older, so I'm hoping that they got their mind right. But not only that, I also feel like they really don't have nobody keeping them from making sure that the group flourish. They don't really have men in their lives like that, and so it's like, okay, well, I really don't have. I mean, they got kids and stuff, but they don't really have nobody saying, hey, don't do this, or I don't think this is a good idea, not spitting that negativity in their ears. So I think it'll be interesting, and I'm definitely excited to see what type of, hits they come up with because, like I said, You're My Little Secret, that's really the only song I know, off the top of my dormitory. But, if they can come up with something popping and stuff and make me enjoy it and make everybody else enjoy it, that's not like the random regular shit that we've been hearing lately, that'll be exciting because we do need the type of R&B. We do need that type of stuff back.
I do think I'm ready for that old school R&B. And it's crazy because I listen to Kehlani, Bruno Mars, who both have like a bunch of like the older R&B influences. I'm like, I would love to hear, like an artist who just takes it back, like don't do none of the pop shit, like, and don't go all the way left, like where you singing like, some deep, just some good R&B music, like good everyday driving, come on in the club and still be going off, what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. I haven't heard that in a minute, so that would be very
we'll keep y'all
exciting.
Updated on everything. Yeah, exciting. Yeah. I'm excited about it too. We'll have to see what happens, so.
If they come here, I definitely will go see them because I know their tickets ain't gonna be super expensive. I know their tickets front row gonna be like $60, so shit, I definitely will go see them. I would say $20. $70. You a bad person.
20,
it's for them. Hey, come on, Candy and Tiny is both popping, so it's not like if anything, people gonna go because it's them.
$5.
Huh?
Okay. I said $5 a person.
That's psycho.
$20.
Well, they better be at a damn arena or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, of course they're gonna be at arena, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we have to see. We're not gonna assume. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj beef next, because this is ridiculous, y'all. Y'all know what was going on last week, and so Jen is gonna update you guys this week as to what is happening with these two, and I'm just so disgusted by this. But what's going on with them, Jen? Jen? Is Jen messing up again? See, this is something that we're not going to tolerate every week, okay? What we're not going to do, Jen, what we're not going to do is accept you and you're messing up, okay? That's what we're not going to do. Well, since he's on probably, I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm going to just go ahead and talk about Cardi B until he can get back on. So Cardi B is moving on up, y'all. She signed a lucrative deal with Atlantic Records. She stated that, she want to really focus on her rap career. And the deal was actually a multi-million-dollar deal. So that's actually pretty dope. You guys, if you don't know who Cardi B is, she's the hood, regular, schmegular, degular chick that's on Love and Hip Hop. She did say that she's going to be exiting from Love and Hip Hop and focus primarily on her music career because she wants to focus on her music and she also wants to be taken more serious. It's hard for her to do that, she said, when she has involved around so much drama. If y'all didn't know, Cardi B is only 24 years old. She's from the Bronx, New York. She just released her new song, Lick, featuring her boyfriend, apparently, rumor boyfriend. We talked about it, though. Offset from Migos. And if the rumor is true, all I have to say about that is congratulations to Cardi B. I mean, that's definitely exciting news, and I hope that everything that she's doing, everything that she's saying is actually popping off. So we just want to see what happens with that. But is Jen back online? Are you back online? I think Jen is back online, y'all. You know why? Because he plays too much. That's why he's not back online. So I'm going to have to bother and text his phone because he is playing games. But overall, I am excited for Cardi B. I think that she is really doing her thing. A lot of people have been posting on her Instagram page, like, hey, you did a good job. You one of the richest people since high school. If you guys don't know, Cardi B, I think she started off as a stripper, and she was she DJ Self. She was from Atlanta. She was, messing around with him, or I don't know if they were sleeping together or anything like that, but I know that they were doing a show and everything together. And I mean, DJ Self is like one of the biggest DJs. So she was like working for him. I guess she was trying to get the record and stuff out. He was playing games, and she wasn't really popping like that. So from there, they just had to really see like, okay, what's going on, what's happening. And yeah, overall, I think that Cardi B. I'm just really happy about her. But John, how do you feel about Cardi and Atlantic Records and her lucrative, multi-million-dollar deal and, her focusing on her career and all of that stuff?
Good for her. I think that's really dope. Because Cardi has came a long way. She's been doing this shit.
And she's only 24.
Yeah, I didn't realize that she was so young. For some reason, I thought, I definitely knew she was in her 20s, but I thought she was at least like my age, like 25.
Right, our age, exactly. Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, she out here a baby and getting it. But good for her. Did they say how much the deal was for? Like, they keep saying multi-million.
No, they just said multi-million-dollar deal with Atlantic Records. So we don't know, but y'all know. Once we find out, we gonna let y'all know.
Right. I hope it's like $5 million. I hope it's just at least like $5 million.
Right. She's doing a good job. So keep it up, Cardi B. I was telling them prior to me talking about Cardi B that you're gonna update them on Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma beef. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that.
Where did I cut out at?
We didn't hear anything at all.
Okay. So the drama that is Sheether, there still has been causing a lot of conversation over the past few days. The song is now number 7 on iTunes charts. Many people are wondering why Nicki Minaj has not responded with the reply dish. According to Media Takeout, however, a close source says that she will not be responding because she knows that she is better than Remy and doesn't want to further give her shine. Ebro also spoke with Hot 97 Peter Rosenberg with Ebro in the morning. And he said that he has never had sexual relations with Nicki Minaj, and that they have never even been in a private setting together. But he does insinuate if he could, he would. Also, I was reading an article where it was a celebrity website. I do not know. I cannot think. I'm thinking it's maybe like Hollywood Life or something like that. But they asked a bunch of publicists, maybe like 7 or 8 publicists, what Nicki Minaj should do. And over half of them said that they feel that Nicki Minaj shouldn't respond and that she should just let it go because she doesn't really have anything to lose. But there were people that said that she should come back with the diss track. What do you think Nicki Minaj should do?
I think Nicki Minaj is a punk-ass bitch, and I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, my God.
You sat up there. No, fuck that shit. I'm going to tell you why. She sat up there. She up there talking about some Hannah, Miley Cyrus. Miley was good. Sat up there on everybody on, what was that? It was entertainment, the Globe something. Miley was good. Then she up there, Kylie was good. You telling all these chicks, you up there snapping on everybody. But as soon as a black chick come at you that, has been in jail, you up there, I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to respond. I'm better than her. Like, I have lost a lot of respect for her because you are a rapper. I'm going to just let you know this. I'm not a rapper. I used to be back in the day. I used to do my little rap and all of that. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. But I'm going to tell you this. No, that was not my rap. But anyway.
No, I remember we had went to like one of junior like shows or whatever, and the girl was singing like, oh, I don't know the song, but she was going off though. You remember that?
Who was Junior? My cousin Junior?
Yeah, man, we went to his shows, one of his shows. You don't remember that back in the day? This was years ago.
I don't know. I don't even remember. Dang, you got a good memory.
And I just remember the girl singing like in one part was like, oh. That's all I remember.
I think I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, I think we was dressed up and stuff. Okay, I do know. That's funny. Wow, I forgot all about that memory. But, so if I'm just trying to say, if I was Nicki Minaj, if I was in her shoes, me being Angelica Vandrina Wright, I would have responded to Remy Ma's message and her rap diss less than 24 hours later, because that's just who I am. I'm not going to sit up there and allow you to disrespect me. And she talked about her brother being a rapist and a pedophile and how she supported him. She cut her with a knife. She slashed her. And she ain't had nothing to say about it. She just, I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to sit up here with my fake ass and just go ahead and do this little video shoot with Future. And it's just like, that's so lame. Why didn't you respond?
I forgot to mention that it is now circling that Nicki Minaj and Future are dating as well. What do you think about that?
She got everybody in that. She got everybody between her legs. Like, why is this another man?
Well, I had to count. Like, okay, let's play it back. Everybody that we know of. So we know Safari. We know Meek Mill, Drake, Lil Wayne, Trey Songz, Future. So that's
all right.
Guys.
But look how many years it's been. 6 guys in how many years? In 6 years.
I feel like 6 guys in 3 or 4 years. I feel like 6 guys in 3 or 4 years is a good run. She didn't be with Meek Mill for like 2 years. I don't think she cheated on Meek Mill. I don't think she cheated on Meek Mills. Like, you know, in my opinion.
She slut backing, okay?
No.
I'm just saying, you know.
I don't think so.
No.
I think because of their status and because of them being in the same industry and them knowing each other, that's kind of psycho. And I couldn't do anything like that. Like, cause it's kind of like, she's sort of kind of fucking the friends or fucking the homies. Because, like, they kind of know each other. So that's kind of whack. But if you think about it, it's like they don't really know each other. And it's not that many guys as well. I
just feel like she's so busy focusing on finding her a man and all this. Like, focus on getting your shit together. Focus on commenting and getting back at Remy Ma. You sitting up there trying to have Future grab on your ass, and you know how Future get down. He the type of dude that's going to sit up there and shit on you as soon as y'all break up. Like he's still doing with Sierra, who has been broken up for years now. So it's like, why would you even put yourself in a predicament to get shitted on by another individual? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Meek Mill's already said that, he had to wait to mess. Like, it's just, she needs to get it together. I'm really upset. All of that stuff she done had to say about these little puny-ass, thin, skinny, mini white bitches, you ain't had nothing to say about Remy Ma, because Remy Ma probably would have slapped the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm disappointed that she didn't respond, and I'm disappointed that she's not going to respond. Despite what everybody says, I'm disappointed. I know she probably like, I don't want the drama, but what you think they're going to do?
Okay,
it's
so
not
here's
gonna
a couple things. Why I feel like she hasn't responded, I think because either she knows it's all lies and she's not going to respond, and it may be a truthful thing that she feels like Remy Ma is, you know what I'm saying, she knows she's at a bigger level, and the reason why she responded to like people like Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift is because they're huge pop stars, you know what I'm saying, making hundreds of $millions. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma is just like, you know, she's like a local rapper. Like, she's known with us, but she's not really like widespread like that. Like,
no, you did not go there.
No, I'm just saying.
Like your local rapper.
She's not a local rapper, but you know what I mean. It's just like she's not mainstream.
I don't know what you
like,
mean.
If you go outside,
at all.
Does your mom even know who Remy Ma is? Like, come on now. Like,
listen, this is not about my mama, okay? This is about you and what you just got done saying, okay? That's what this is about.
I'm just saying. And then also, I feel like that Remy Ma, I mean, Nicki Minaj probably does feel like Remy Ma really has something on her. You know what I'm saying? That she's afraid about and she does not want to be aired out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Like doing coke is a
sense.
big deal. If a motherfucker, I was thinking, like, what if you really do got a picture of this girl doing coke? That's some scary shit.
Ooh,
if I was a cokehead, I wouldn't want nobody knowing that.
Me neither. I'd be like, keep that on the low. Keep it on the low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be the bigger person. Fuck that.
Right. Everybody is not like Seth. What is his name? Seth Rogen. You know, just up there sniffing the coke every time you look at him on a video or a movie. Just sniffing coke. All they do is sniff coke and pop all of them pills. They crazy.
Of course. In the video saying by Bloomberg, Kalanick is seen accompanied by 2 female passengers. And before I get into the article, I'm sorry. Uber CEO Kalanick, there was like a video that went viral of him getting into a heated argument with a Uber driver about the lowering of the rates of Uber Black. So, yeah. He was accompanied by 2 female passengers. He engaged in interesting banter and grew into Maroon 5's Don't Want to Know. Everything seems to be going fine until towards the end of the ride, New York City Uber driver Brazzy Campbell tells Kalanick to drop in prices on Uber Black, and that ticks the Uber CEO off. Responding to Campbell, Travis Kalanick is seen saying bullshit a couple of times, clearly having lost his cool and turning confrontational, retorting some people don't like to take responsibility for their own shit. They blame everything in their life on somebody else. Good luck. And he stormed out of the Uber. Sorry.
You are a CEO, and you're Uber CEO, dog. That's of you to get mad because somebody is telling you, propositioning, telling you what type of things that you should change in the company to make the company better. Like, that's pure ignorance. Like, I would have been like, well, get out. As soon as his ass stepped out the damn car, I would have started driving off. You know what I'm saying? Attempted murder in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, he needs to get it together. Like, you losing your cool. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You're one of the big heads of the company. So if they come at you and they say something silly to you, know how to diffuse the situation, know how to rectify it, know how to move forward from it. For you to get upset and act like a child or act like a teenager or to even, try and spat back, to me that just shows that you're in a position that I don't think personally you should be in. You need to get it together. That's how I feel about that situation.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was just like, damn, like, I understood where he was coming from as far as the driver, like, blaming his whole life. He was just like, I lost $90,000 because of you. I lost all my life savings. Everything's your fault. Like, you blamed it on this company. Like, so your whole entire life was, like, based on Uber and driving on Uber. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that.
That's
but
dumb,
then
right.
how he handled it, and it was just like, you got all this fucking money, and this man's crying out to you, and you didn't do anything about it but get upset and, like, slam the fucking door. It's like, fuck
That's
you.
stupid.
That's the reason why I will be listening the entire time I'm in D.C. tomorrow, honey. Fuck a damn Uber. Because clearly them bitches running it don't know what the fuck going on in the real world.
Yep, that's the truth. That's the truth. You guys, Lauren London has been fat-shamed for her baby weight gain, and fans are outraged. And I'm going to tell you guys what some of those tweets were after I get done talking to you guys about it. So after laying low, since she had her son back in September, Lauren London, y'all know, everybody know who Lauren London is. You guys, if you ain't know, just go and look up the movie. What is it? T.I. What is that movie called? The movie with T.I. and Lauren London. Just look that up. I forget the name of it, but they're in the movie together. And pretty much overall, yeah. She made a rare public appearance on February 27th, so just last week, only to find herself trending on Twitter for being fat. The new mom fans started immediately freaking out. They saw the hate, and they immediately went to her defense. Some of her defensive tweets was, if Lauren London is fat, and this is a woman named Patti LaBelle. I think she's really, really tiny, but she said that if Lauren London is fat, then she's motherfucking well, and she bet not, and she's not struggling to come up with tomorrow's rent like the rest of you bitches. That was one thing that Patti LaBelle said. Somebody else said they got excited about seeing Lauren London trending. They're disappointed at the reason. The disrespect is so real. Somebody else also stated, you're mad at Lauren London for retaining baby weight, and you get mad at celebrities who get body sculpting right after they have a baby. And that's so true, because I remember after Tiana Taylor had her kid, people were freaking out like, oh, you got surgery. And it's like, it's none of your business what I got done. It's done. And this is how I feel about it. But Lauren London has since responded, and she stated that I've been getting compliments on my looks for years. I never let it gas me because I knew the enduring value in all things is pretty much internal. And when I decided to have my son, I knew the internet would be cruel. I knew that casting directors would consider me out of commission for at least a year. I knew that my body would change. but I did not let the fear of these things affect me to the point of going against my spirit. Pretty much, she's not going to have an abortion because she don't want to ruin her body for anybody, including, pretty much that's what I got out of that. She said, I asked myself, what would I rather be at conflict with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at conflict with the world? I chose the latter. At that moment, I was ready for whatever came with it. This little weight will get worked off, and who I am will be uncompromised. Win-win? No. Lauren London the Great. And I agree, but before I state my opinion, Jen, how do you feel about the tweets that she received? How do you feel about her getting fat shamed? And just how do you feel about this topic in general?
It's just like, people are just so fucking dramatic because, first of all, I mean, clearly she does look like she's not the Lauren London that we're used to, but she's still gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, it just looks like she gained maybe like 20 pounds. It looked like she gained
like 20 pounds. That's
like, it wasn't
right.
like a huge amount of weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know she recently had a baby. I thought when I first saw the picture, because I didn't even read the comment. I didn't even read the comment when I first saw the picture. I was just like, okay, well, she ain't been working. You know what I'm saying? She's chilling with Bae. You know what I'm saying? She been gaining a little bit of weight. And I'm like, oh, this is baby weight? Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is all you get from baby weight. And it's just like, all them bitches commented probably raggedy as hell and fat as a bitch, too. Like, and that's why she ain't worried about it. Like, Lauren London knows she's gorgeous. Like, Lauren London is beautiful. Like, I remember when I first saw ATL, I was like, this is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. It's like, when I first seen her, like, I remember I just could not stop staring. I was just like, she's just so fucking beautiful. Like, I don't know. So,
yeah,
good,
she
good
is
for her
very
for being
pretty.
humble and just being real. Like, she just seems like she just so, like, she not into the Hollywood shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's from L.A. She dates an L.A. man, like an L.A. rapper. But it's just like she just lives her life and, you know, and living it like
what you got to do.
Exactly.
And that's exactly,
How do you feel about it,
same way. I felt when I first saw the photo, like you said, I didn't read the caption. I was like, damn, Lauren London done gained some weight. That's my immediate reaction. And then when you had sent me the topic saying that she's been shamed for her baby weight, I went back to the photo. I'm like, oh, my God, she just had a baby back in September. I'm like, okay, so people are, like, going in on her because she gained some weight. Like, that's so crazy. I even remember, you know, sometimes you don't speak with people for a while and stuff like that, and then after you speak with them or after you see them, you see that they gained some weight or they lost some weight or something like that. I remember even being in a situation where I had a guy friend or whatever, and I haven't seen him in a while. And then when I did see him, you know, me and another one of my friends, we were together, and when we did see him, she called me up like, yeah, so-and-so, I had a fun time, and so-and-so gained some weight. And I'm just looking like, I was like, so what? Like, who cares? Why is that the first thing you're calling me, telling me about? That just, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. I care that we all had a good time. Not that, you know, somebody ain't gained some weight. Like, you sound fucking like a hater. Like, that's the only reason why you came to come and hang out. So that type of stuff irritates me because it's like, okay, and how you look while you sitting up there talking about how somebody else looks. Like, handle your own self first before you start ribbing somebody else. So that type of stuff automatically bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But that's my personal opinion on it. And, yeah, it's just ridiculous. People need to grow up. It's not even that serious. She had a baby. Damn.
Yeah. Like, and not even that long ago in fucking September.
Right.
Like, come on. Like, and it's just still bad. Like, to me, honestly, I just saw it in the arms. I didn't see it in the face nowhere else. I was like, damn, she got some thick-ass arms. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't like a bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you ain't seen nobody in a minute. Like, probably when you seen me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't seen me, you know, like when I came back home.
I see you all the time in the photos. I see you all the time in the photos.
Okay.
I know
Well,
exactly what
you
your ass is like at all times. You see me gaining weight. Shit, you seen me big, you seen me small, you seen me medium. Like, I'm at my medium point now. You know, I've been way bigger than this. I've been much smaller than this, too. You know, 3 years ago, I was fine as hell. I'm going to get back to that size, though. You know what I'm saying?
I love that shit.
Right before we go to Vegas.
Okay. So recently, Amare Stoudemire was asked about having a gay teammate, and his response was, I'm going to the shower across the street, make sure my change of clothes are around the corner, and I'm going to drive and take a different route to work.
Oh, my God.
Stoudemire, who starred for the Suns and Knicks and now plays in Israel, was even asked whether he was joking. Instead of diffusing the situation, he dug his hole deeper by saying there's always a truth within a joke, and now comes the inevitable apology. In a statement, he says, I want to apologize for my offensive comments against the LGBT community. These remarks were taken from a larger interview where a reporter was asking me hypothetical questions, and all my answers had a comedic undertone. The answers I gave were meant to be taken as jokes, and I am deeply sorry for offending anyone. I am open to creating a dialogue to assist the fight the LGBT community encounters daily and will continue focus on playing basketball.
You know, he just wants somebody to touch his ass. That's all. That's all he wants. But it do sound like the way.
His ugly ass. And then, like, he's ugly as fuck. Like, he's ugly as fuck.
He is ugly. He is ugly. But listen, though. I feel like maybe what he was saying, it sounds like the way you just read it, it do sound like it was kind of like jokingly. But seriously, you know you're rich. You know you're famous. You know that what you're saying is going to be taken out of context. You know you're interviewing for whatever. I don't even know why you would be interviewing about having a gay teammate in the first place, and because that has nothing to do with you. But for you to be like, I'm going to drive my car, I'm going to take a different route to work, I'm going to make sure I take a shower across the street. Like, calm down. You seem like you're one of those homophobes that really want the dick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, calm down. It's not that serious.
Right. It went too far. It went too far. But the thing is, I will say that they do that. Like, I was listening to a Black interview today where Black was asking a little Bibby about how did he feel about, like, gay rappers, and then talking about how I Love McConaughey had recently came out. I feel like we talked about on the show, the rapper came out. And Lil Bibby was just, like, deflecting. He was like, that don't got nothing to do with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always try to, he told him, like, you always trying to get me in trouble. Like, you know, how people, he basically, like, people live their life, that's them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got shit to do with me. I don't got no response. I don't have a question. You know what I'm saying? And him being in, you know, the rap game, which is hyper masculine, you can't really say. I feel like they have to, especially being a Chicago rapper, I'm getting off topic, but I'm trying to relate it to, like, Amare. With them being in a hyper-masculine environment, they can't really, I feel like, up the gay community, but at the same time, it's just like you have to get out of it without saying anything disrespectful. And what I think Amare was doing was he just wanted to look like, okay, yeah, I'm not gay, like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nigga, everybody know you're not gay, and nobody wants your ugly ass anyways. And the fact of you saying, like, shout out the street, everybody trying to get your body, like, he's way finer basketball players. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, niggas be acting like it don't be gay shit. Not saying like they be like be gay. But and like in the locker room, it's a lot of gay shit that goes on. Like they're saying, like I used to play football in high school, and they do a lot of gay shit. Like, and it's normal. So the fact that he said that, I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, whatever. He found out he was gay.
What be going down in the locker room?
I probably would joke on him more. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
I said, what kind of gay shit be going on in the locker room? I just want to know.
I mean, just all types of shit. Not like real life gay shit, but just like, you know, niggas get naked, like niggas grab on each other, like, you know what I'm saying, just stuff like that. Like,
grab on each other, like, what? They butt? They dick? Like, what are you talking about? What they grab?
Yeah. All that.
Everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. I need to be in the locker room, huh?
Why you want to get no stinking ass locker rooms? Those locker rooms be stinking like hell. Booty ass locker rooms, yeah.
Booty ass. Oh my goodness, y'all. So we're gonna end this. We're gonna end by talking about this last topic. And once again, our question of the day before I go into the topic is: at what point in your life were you a hater? Actually, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I want to talk about Molly Brazzy. Apparently, Molly Brazzy is a Detroit rapper. I've never heard of this crazy, stupid bitch, but she's a Detroit rapper. She's 18 years old, and she is under fire for pointing a gun at a toddler's head in a shocking video that was posted on Facebook. The video was posted on Facebook Friday. It went viral, drawing attention of the Detroit Police Department. It shows Brazzy or Brazzy, whatever the hell her dumbass name is, an up-and-coming rapper pointing a gun what appears to be a large, actually, handgun at the head of a little girl in a pink sweater. Earlier in the video, the child hurls the gun at her during an argument over candy. The rapper manager said that the footage was shot a month ago, and the gun seen in the video was a plastic toy. It didn't look plastic to me. The video, right, the video, it just got done racking up, as of yesterday morning, over 177,000 views, and people are just extremely outraged by the video, and this is just a lot to me. You're sitting up there, you're pointing a gun at a little-ass girl's head, you 18 years old, and you're supposed to be an up-and-coming rapper. People don't do shit like this. I mean, it's so funny because I remember my husband recently actually got my son. It's called the bubble gun. It's a gun, but it's like shaped like a gun, but you put bubbles in it and you squeeze it and bubbles come out. That's what happens to it. Mm-hmm. So I had it in my hand and stuff like that, and my son's like, "Oh, this a gun? I'm gonna shoot you." And my husband just got told, "No, this is not what you do. Who taught you that? Where did you learn this from?" You know, we don't want to teach our kids to do stuff like that, and whether that's her sister, her cousin, niece, whatever. This is not the type of things that you should be doing. And you're 18 years old, so you should know better. I know that 18-year-olds, they do stupid shit sometimes, but this right here is unacceptable, especially uploading a video like this on social media. And this is the type of stuff that happens every last single day, but the videos just are not uploaded. You know what I'm saying? And where are the parents? It's so sad. How did you feel about the video?
Who was the kid? Like, who was the kid? Was that like her niece or like little
sister? It does not even explain who the kid is. It just says she's a toddler, and the gun was pointed at the little girl head in the video. I've been looking. I'm like, who is this little girl who is? I'm sure it's probably her sister, or maybe she's 18 years old, probably even her daughter. You know what I'm saying? And she acting ratchet like that. You know, but I don't think it was her daughter because that's how, I mean, she seems a little bit older, you know, like, but hey, you never know. People, they be having babies at 13 nowadays, so. So I'm just disgusted.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was just, when I seen it, I was just like, damn, like, why the fuck would you do that? Especially on camera, like, you know, it's just like, you just want to.
And who's recording?
Yeah, no, I think she was recording. Like, it looked like she had it. Like, she was just like on Instagram Live, like just talking shit. She had a gun. Like, what the fuck? You know, I'm just saying, like, just trying to be cute. Just like, bitch, you look real dumb right now. Because what if that gun went off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is certain shit. Like, I don't play with guns. Like, that's just not something. Especially, you shouldn't be exposing it to a child that young. Like, that was a baby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's horrible. But
and, you know, I hope she does get in trouble. I mean, I hope it's not, like, to the point to where it, like, ruins her life or felony. But, you know, she can get a damn week or so in jail. Or, you know, well, she's 18, so, yeah, she would go to jail. But, yeah, that's not cool. That is not cool.
It's just disgusting. But that's all of our topics for the evening, guys. We're going to go into our question of the day. At what point in your life have you been a hater? Jen, I know you've been a hater. When was that?
Wow. Well, yeah, like I said before, I think everybody has been like a hater at some point. I would just say with me, I'm just kind of jealous. Like, I mean, and it's not even like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I would say I can get jealous about the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? But also, I will say I was raised to always like compliment people. So even if I did some type of way, it's not like I'm not gonna show it. But I mean, there's been times where, like, if I thought that me and, you know, like, take for instance my best friend. Like, I remember when I first met him. Like, I would say I was, like, super jealous of him, but I was, like, kind of jealous of him because I'm just, like, everybody loves Marcus, you know what I'm saying? And, like, when me, people, like, look at me like an asshole, but it's like, he really is an asshole. And me, I'm, like, nice, and I just say something slick. So it's like, why do people, like, are mean to me, but they love him? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's, like, little shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I would say it was to the point to where it was just, like, I didn't want the motherfucker to succeed, but I was just like, damn, like, what is he doing that I'm not? So I would say it's more so like a jealousy or like a envious. Like, it's been points in my life where I've been like that. Also, definitely with Bay, when it comes to Bay, like, you know. But I've gotten a lot better with that because I think that has something to do with because I actually, like, trust him now. So as far as, like, with him, because he is really cute, you know. And just like him.
Yes, Chris is very, he's very cute.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when he gets hit on or, like, you know what I'm saying, get messages and stuff. Even though the same thing happens to me, I just know that I'm not going to respond. Or if I do, I'm going to say, like, stop hitting me up, boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I used to, like, feel the type of way and then, like, want to investigate the person's life. And it's just like, I mean, well, he does the same shit. Like, he's not going to, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to disrespect me. So why even, you know, why even get upset? Like, I should be proud to have a nigga that find that motherfuckers think, like, they have a chance with it, but that's not going down. So it's just always just been, like, little shit. What about you? Where have you been jealous, Angela Mondrina?
Okay, first of all, I just want to let you guys know that I've never been a hater in my motherfucking life, okay? No.
Yeah, where have you been a hater?
So I would have to say that my hating days were, and this is kind of crazy, my hating days were probably around when I was a teenager. You know, my cousin, my mom, she raised a lot of my cousins, like damn near all of them. My mom, she raised a lot of my cousins and stuff, and I know during that time, like, I had an older cousin, and she would be able to go out on dates and stuff, and she was, like, 2 years older than me, so I shouldn't even have wanted to go out on dates and stuff like that anyways, or wanted to have sex or a boyfriend and stuff, but, you know, I'm like, and I never, like, looked up to my big cousin. Everybody kind of always looked up to me. But, like, she'll be able to go out on dates and stuff or go out with her boyfriend and hang out or go have sex and then come back to the house and sit on my bed and stuff. And it's just like, I would be so mad, like, get off my bed. You dirty. You just had sex. And I remember one time I told her that, and she, like, just started, like, smushing her ass on my bed, like, you're mad now? You're mad? And it was just so funny. Like, I mean, now that I think about it, it's hilarious. Yeah. Like, at the time, I wanted to fight her. Like, I was so mad, but, like, and then I even remember, like, times where, like, she was scared to talk to my mom, like, oh, I want to, you know, I'm ready to have sex for the first time, and I'm like, well, I'm going to talk to mom, and I'm going to tell her, and I know my mom's going to say no, and she was, like, 18, too. So I was, like, 16, I'm like, you know, Mom, and this said she's ready to have sex, we all up in a place. And Mom's like, okay, well, you know, if you're ready to have sex, then, you know, she got her and him in a room together. If you guys are ready to have sex, then, you know, let's plan a time and a day. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That was my thought. Like, are you serious? I know, like, she gets to have sex and I don't. Like, you know, and just stuff like that. I think that was, like, really the only time that was a hater. And now I'm, like, 26, and I've realized how stupid that was. You know, but, you know, I always wanted to go out on dates or hang out with boys and stuff like that. And I just felt like because she was older, obviously, she got to do things, and she was working, and she was, you know, doing her stuff at school. So she was actually a good kid. You know, she was doing exactly what she needed to do. But other than that, I feel like after, you know, I did what I had to do, you know, I'm with my husband, and none of that stuff mattered. But I always, like, nowadays, I'm the type of person that want to uplift, help. You know, I'm trying to help my sister right now build a credit score. I'm trying to help her get a house, a little apartment. They've been looking and stuff like that. So those type of things I'm trying to help out with now. I'm always help people out with resumes, doing stuff for free. I want to always see people do better, help them get cars, you know, not using my credit or my name or anything like that. But those are the type of things I'm interested in. But before we take calls, guys, I want to tell you, I did get a message from somebody. I did get a message from somebody who stated that they could not call into the show, but they wanted me to read their message out loud to you guys about them being a hater. So before we take the calls, I'm going to read theirs. She's my old manager. She used to work. She still works at Purple Heart. She actually has cancer right now. She's undergoing a surgery tomorrow, or she's undergoing surgery next week because her body is producing too much estrogen. She's a wonderful individual. But I asked her, I sent everybody the messages prior to the show, and this was her response to me. I just searched my entire life to find if I ever was a hater, and the only thing I can come up with was when I was 8. I couldn't understand why when we went to get ice cream, this is funny. When we went to get ice cream, my parents got 2 scoops, but we can only get 1.
Wow.
After that, I made sure I saved my allowance to get however many scoops I wanted in the future. A lot of you callers are going to lie and say they've never been a hater, but it's actually part of their DNA. some of their parents teach them not only to hate on others, including their own family, but to hate themselves. They teach them, they teach that unknowingly when they force competition among siblings, when they don't make their children accountable, when they talk negatively about the other parent, and when they accept substandard behavior. But anyway, I haven't been a hater since then, because at that point I've learned just how effing awesome I was, and that I could earn anything that I desired. So therefore, I would never say I was a hater, but I possess everything that I want. So that's just funny, the ice cream story. I just wanted to read you guys that. This is my first time reading it, too, so that was pretty funny to me. But anyways, guys, we're going to start taking calls. When in your life, or what point at your life, have you been a hater? 414, area code 0254, last 4 digits. You are on the air.
Hello?
Hey, have you been a hater?
Oh, yeah, I can't lie about that. Everybody has some hater in them before. So, but, like, it's like 2 different forms. Like, I've had jealousy before, and I've had, like, full-blown hater. Like, mine come from not, like, real-life hater rating, but, like dang, like, okay, so I'll buy something cute, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, like I'm gay. I don't know. And the vision of myself I had in my head wearing that outfit does not match the reflection in the mirror. So I'm trying to check and like, damn, this ain't for me. But then I was trying to pass it on to my thick ass sister, and I'm like, well, damn, what the fuck? That's not fun. That's not fun. I hate that bitch. I hate her, man. I hate her, mother. She looks good, though.
Oh, lot.
But, you know, the squad helped out a lot, so she ain't finna get nothing no more. Nothing.
Oh, lot. That's not nice. That's not nice, ma'am. That's not nice.
You only saying because it's just...
That's not nice, Angelina. That is not nice. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I expect more clothes from you, too. I hope you hear me.
I'm ready for it.
All right. Thank you for calling in. That was my little sister, y'all. She a little psychopath. But we're going to take another call, guys, from a 414 area code. The last 4 digits of that number is 5068. You are on the air. I think you're on the air. Hey, have you been a hater?
You know what? It's kind of hard for me to explain how I felt, but I'm going to tell you what happened. Some years ago, me and my sister was in the studio, and she got such a beautiful voice, and she was singing in this real high key. I mean, singing in a way, doing the screens and all that I never heard before. I felt somewhat jealous. I felt hurt. I felt happy. I felt all these different emotions, and then I just started kind of crying. And she was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I never heard you sing like that before." So I don't know if I was hating or I don't know. It was just a whole lot of different emotions went through me at one time. Other than that, that's the only thing really I ever felt.
But that's not being a hater. It just seemed like you were really happy for your sister, and it seemed like sometimes when somebody they sing, like their voice will bring you to tears and you'll get goosebumps. But it's like, oh my God, this is my sister that's doing that. And especially if you're a singer too, I can understand how you can be like, man, I never realized.
I felt kind of jealous. I think I felt upset because I ain't never heard that type of her sing like that before, and I felt envious. I felt happy. I felt a lot of different emotions. So maybe it was all that at one time. Hell.
Well, I feel like as long as you can admit it, then the jealousy is over. So,
yeah.
But thank you for calling in today.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we're going to take one more call this evening from a 414 area code. The last 4 digits of that number is 8813. You are on the air. Have you been a hater?
Hey, y'all. Yep.
Hey.
I had a issue when I was in middle school, and like school had started. It was a couple of weeks in, and then this new girl started, and the teacher, for whatever reason, ended up sitting right in front of me. And she had some beautiful long hair. So the whole class, I'm bored, and I'm just sitting thinking to myself, like, why do this girl got all this weave in her head? Like, it was super long, and it was super fake. It was super thick. Come to find out, it was her real hair, so I was super salty.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
Was she black or white?
A black girl at that.
No, wow. I know how that is. But thank you so much for calling in today.
Yep, you're welcome.
Do I know? Oh, I know how it is about the hair. Trust me. When I first started getting my hair done, I started getting my hair done natural hair, maybe about 6 months ago. And I remember when I first got it done, I'm like, oh my God, my hair is like just not what I need it to be. It's just not on point. And it's just like, okay, like as I've been going to the stylist and stuff, like for the last 6 months, my hair's grown about 2.5 inches. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I see. But I'm still like to the point where like I get my hair done. It looks nice, but like I be wanting my hair to like be able to get like buns and different type of styles and stuff like that. So I thought the caller prior to this was gonna say I cut her hair.
You said you cut her hair?
I thought she was gonna be like, she sat her in front of me and I cut her hair. Not with that laugh. But anyways, guys, we want to thank you guys so much for calling in today, tuning in, listening to us, checking out the show, and everything like that. You guys can definitely expect to hear from us again March 5th, which is crazy. That's on Sunday. Before we end the show, Jen, do you have anything that you would like to confess to the world?
Yes. So my confession is yoga is not for Jen. It's just not for me. But you know what? I'm going to try to do it. Huh?
What kind?
Just
you said yoga?
Yeah.
I said yoga.
So I went to, because my homegirl is a yoga instructor, so I went today.
Okay.
And when I tell you, I was just the most embarrassed. Like, I'm not flexible at all. I don't have hand-eye coordination. Like, I just was just a mess. Like, no upper body strength. Like, and it was just not a good time at all. But I enjoyed it because, you know what I'm saying, I have back problems from, like, bartending and, like, bending over all the time. Because, you know, I'm, like, 6'3" and, like, bending over at the bar to, like, grab stuff. It really, like, yeah. So, you know, it's good that I got, like, my little stretch in. Because, like, after the class, like, my body was cracking for, like, a good, any movement I make, it was, like, making cracks and stuff for, like, a good 2-3 hours. So I'm like,
that's
I
crazy.
need to do this. Yeah, like I need to continue to do this, but I tell you, I was in there looking a damn mess. I was looking a mess. What is your confession?
I think I mentioned it earlier in the show, but I mentioned it again. My confession is I got the house. I mentioned to you guys that I've been, you know, me and my husband, my son, we've been searching for homes and, you know, even looking around and going places and house shopping, and we got word yesterday that we got our townhouse and we're moving in a couple months, well, in May, and the beginning of 1st of May, and I'm just super excited about it. I just cannot wait to, you know, buy my son a dog and, you know, no longer have to get in the elevator to see neighbors, and I have my own private entrance in the front of the house and the back of the house, and it's 3 floors and 3 bedrooms, so I'm just super duper excited. We're, you know, looking up stuff, and it's just been a blessing. You know, I'm just overall thankful. So I'm just like, yay, we're moving on up. Lord, thank you. You know, so just keep praying for what you want, and it will happen. Overall is what I'm trying to get at. You know, but that's my confession. And like I also mentioned too, I am getting back into college. I graduated last year, if you guys do not know. Graduated last year with my accounting degree, and I am pursuing my bachelor's this year in what did I say? Studies and business studies and accounting. So I'm super duper excited about that. I cannot wait to hurry up, get the bachelor's degree, start making some real money, and you know, be able to live my life the way I need to live it. You know, so that is my confession this evening. But, guys, I just want to once again thank you all so much for tuning in, consistently supporting us. And we just want to say that we love you guys so much. Once again, you can expect to hear from us on Sunday, March 5th, even though Jean will be just getting back into town. I hope he's on point and on prepared and give me my topics and all of that stuff. And we'll be on at the same time, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, and we want to hear from you guys. So if you guys got some personal confessions that you want to send to us, send it to our Gmail confession, 2us@gmail.com. Thank you guys again for listening to us. This is your host, Angel Vondrina.
And I'm your host, John Mosey, and you are listening to Confession Session.
Good night,
y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in.